Good day to everyone. I'm Dr. Maria Dulce Fidellaga, here to present to you my research entitled Employees' Retirement Preparedness of a Private University in the Philippines. So to start off with my presentation, retirement is an inevitable phase of life, a transition and a decision to withdraw or leave the workforce psychologically or physically upon a specific age. This may be caused by health, mental and emotional conditions brought about by age. When the energy has been lost catching up in the fast-changing growing world, enjoying work, building a career, getting married, buying a house, raising children and saving for their college education, and what the youthful body could earlier perform well becomes a little hard to do due to physical constraints. And reaching the golden years of age is when employees think of retirement. It is a time to think about preparing for the day to wrap up one's career and then move on to the next phase of life. Retirement preparation is an important process which affects the later life phase of an individual to live comfortably and be able to relax and enjoy after many years of labor and hard work. Studies revealed how several factors had affected employees' retirement due to their preparation and identified effects and problems due to this inadequacy or lack of it. It is from this note that this study was undertaken. This study aimed to determine the employees' level of retirement preparedness and the significant differences between the respondents' profile and level of retirement preparedness of a private university in the Philippines. The findings of the study may serve as inputs for the university's goal through the HR department on its retirement practices and contribute significant insights to the retirement preparation and management of its employees. It can also give the insurance companies relevant ideas in coming up with plans or packages that suit the needs of the future retirees. This study will contribute to the limited literature on retirement preparedness, especially in the field of education. And lastly, it can be used as a reference for future research undertakings on retirement preparedness. Specifically, those shown in the slide were the specific questions used in the research. This was the conceptual framework and denial hypothesis tested at 0.05 level of significance. The study employed a quantitative research, specifically a descriptive evaluative, using an adopted survey questionnaire from Andigma 2016 using a 5-point Likert scale on their preparedness level. Using the G-Power calculator, the participants of the study were the 256 permanent employees for school year 2020 to 2021. With the guidelines of the Institutional Review Board, a letter was sent to the university president through HRMO for approval, and upon approval, emails were sent to different deans and department heads with Google link to answer the questionnaire. Hard copies were also distributed to non-teaching staff. For the data analysis, statistical tools such as frequency distribution was used to determine the distribution of the demographic profile of the respondents. Mean rating was used in the assessment of employee preparedness. The test of difference utilized Mann-Whitney for gender group and Kruskal-Wallis for the employment type, age bracket, civil status, and salary bracket. A normality test was conducted to determine the use of parametric or non-parametric tests. And a post hoc test using Mann-Whitney was conducted to show the exact p-value in the differences. Let us proceed with the results and discussion. As shown, the respondents were mostly teaching personnel or faculty, with 58.20%, mostly female at 64.80%, mostly 41 to 50 years of age, with almost an equal proportion of single to married respondents of 42.20% and 0.55%, and most of the respondents have an annual income of 200,000 and below at 25%. These demographics were used to explore significant similarities or differences in the respondents' retirement preparedness. Results show that the respondents are highly prepared with an overall readiness rating of 3.60 mean rating. It is noted that employees have high preparedness level on happiness and health dimensions, while wealth and contingency planning dimensions showed only moderate preparedness. This implies that while the respondents had high understanding in their personal strengths, social networks, and how to engage in different leisure activities or other interests, including their medical care prevention and treatment in preparation for their retirement, respondents lack skills in terms of financial planning or wealth preparedness, especially after retirement, and how to address the unexpected circumstances through contingency planning. There was a significant difference in the social networks of the three different employment types, and as shown in the post-hoc test, it indicates that the faculty members have better social network preparedness than the non-teaching personnel, which rejects the null hypothesis of no difference in the evaluation of the respondents with p-value of 0.00, which is less than the level of significance of 0.05. There is an observed statistical significant difference in the social networks rating of the faculty members. When grouped according to gender, age, salary, both male and female group, regardless of age and salary bracket, whether low income or high salary, respondents had similar preparation level with high preparedness. The p-values of all the subdimensions were all higher than the 0.05 level of significance, accepting the null hypothesis. Montemayor, Moliari, and Bueno, 2019, Manson et al. 2015, support these findings. It gives credence to gender equality in the workplace since both males and females are equally driven with retirement preparation. It also implies that regardless of age, the respondents have similar level of preparedness, which is high preparedness in happiness and health, and moderately prepared in wealth, specifically in financial accumulation and retirement income management and contingency planning. Stable status resulted to a rejection of null hypothesis in two sub-dimensions, happiness readiness on leisure activities and wealth readiness effect of geography, with p-values of 0.04 and 0.00 respectively, which are lower than the level of significance of 0.05. Results from the post-hoc test defines that the merit group has better leisure readiness and wealth readiness effect of geography compared to single group and widowed. Dulce Reyes and Lausa 2019, Montemayor, Maliari, and Bueno 2019, Nagawochi and Sipongpun 2019, Nang et al. 2011, and Sabri and Juwen 2014 support these findings. The following are the recommendations addressing the findings of the study. On the dimensions of wealth and contingency planning, the respondents reflected a moderate preparedness level. HRD must enhance existing retirement program or design and formulate a customized and more responsive retirement program. The academic support staff and non-teaching personnel are not prepared as faculty members when it comes to social network. HRD must offer more webinars and team building activities or venues for community involvement and interpersonal endeavors to build friendships. Single employees are only on the borderline agreement level of preparedness in the leisure activities and effect of geography to cost of living compared to merit group. HRD must explore the interests and hobbies of the single employees or new learnings on retirement planning to offer webinars and workshops related to this. Future studies to be conducted, which may include other demographic variables such as the number of children and educational attainment, and other factors such as savings and expenditure patterns of respondents affecting their retirement preparedness, and using a multivariate analysis is recommended also. This concludes my presentation. Thank you very much, Laus Deo Semper.